Hey guys, happy Wednesday, happy post-election day. It is now 3:30 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. I just want to update you guys a little bit on what's going on. Nothing is really happening at this point. All counting more or less is pretty much stopped, just so people can get some rest, some sleep. I want to make a few points clear here. Okay, right now, Biden is in the lead. I believe it's 237 to 213 or 238 to 213, I believe. Okay, Biden is ahead. Now, when Trump came out, he was talking about how he was ahead, that he was going to win Georgia, that Georgia was a done deal, that North Carolina was a done deal, that he said Pennsylvania, he implied that they had won Pennsylvania, and everybody stood up and cheered Don Jr., and they're winking and giving each other. I actually saw see if you saw it or you have the replay of it, you'll see them. All right. Then Trump actually goes to Arizona and says he's got better numbers there, 100,000, and these are false claims. Arizona is pretty solidly in Biden's count right now. Here's what's going on in Georgia and Michigan. They don't start counting the mail-in ballots till after the election, the immediate election day ballots. They haven't even started counting the mail-in ballots yet. And the cities of Atlanta, of Philadelphia, of Minneapolis, of Detroit, these areas in Michigan, Minnesota, Georgia, North Carolina, even North Carolina, these are going to be heavily Biden, and these still need to be counted. So the majority of the votes, more than likely, that are still to be counted will be for Biden. This is my interpretation of this. Like I said, it's a fact that Michigan and I think it's Michigan and Pennsylvania that don't start counting the mail-in votes. I think I said Georgia. Michigan and Pennsylvania don't start counting the mail-in ballots till tomorrow, or till today. Till today. And the cities still aren't in yet. There's still over 1 million votes, I believe, in Atlanta to be counted, with a burst pipe there in, I think it was Fulton County. So what Trump was trying to do here was imply that, before I go on to that, let me say this, that right now, all the votes are in. Ballots that are still received up till Friday in Pennsylvania are valid. That was a ruling by the Supreme Court. So I don't know if Trump plans, I'm sure he's going to plan on taking his lawyers and trying it again. The Supreme Court already said that up until Friday, ballots can come into Pennsylvania. So I don't know if we'll see Pennsylvania till the end of the week. And Pennsylvania is probably the key to this entire thing. Okay, it's looking like Georgia, North Carolina, Michigan's iffy, but Georgia and North Carolina look like it's, especially North Carolina, probably Trump. Georgia, it's close, probably Trump. Arizona, definitely Biden. Minnesota, Biden. Michigan is just too close to call. Pennsylvania, too close to call. I'm missing one out there, and I'm sorry if I can't remember which one. Minnesota, Wisconsin. Wisconsin's too close to call, I think. I'm not sure where Wisconsin is, to be honest with you guys. Okay, so that's what's going on right now. Now, when Trump came out, he claimed to be ahead in states that he was not ahead in yet. That have not been counted. Michigan, Pennsylvania, Minnesota. They haven't been close to being counted yet. Now, Trump made it sound otherwise. He made it sound like he's got the majority of the votes in all these states, and that anything that's counted from now is fake. You know, he's trying to put a freeze frame right now. It's like, oh, if we count them right now, I'll win. Just stop right now. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. And let me say this: all the networks are specifying how that there is both political parties are now watching over the counting. It's not there's no way that any large amount of votes or any votes could be slipped in anywhere. This is being overseen by an election committee of both Democrats and Republicans, a non-biased, non-partisan or bipartisan vote election counting system. Trump's claims, again, the people that believe this are the people that aren't paying attention. Even if you watch Fox News, they're telling you this. They're telling you that at this point, you can't just slip votes in. These votes are being overwatched by everyone, Republican and Democrat. To somebody who doesn't know really what's going on, they'll believe it. They'll if they listened to Trump exclusively and just read his tweets and believed what he said, they're going to be screaming that it's Trump won and it's all cheating. Anything from here on is cheating. And I guarantee there's probably thousands, if not millions, of people like that across the country right now who really just don't want to hear the truth. Just take it from Trump's mouth. One last thing I want to talk about. I hadn't talked about this. I talked to a Trump supporter when I was out at the polls yesterday, and I'm very close to this person. So it was an honest conversation. It wasn't an argument, and I brought up the fact about Dr. Fauci, about firing Dr. Fauci. This is a smart, intelligent man, a little older than me, a Trump supporter, and I thought for sure. You know, he knows about the COVID-19 virus. He's intelligent. And I thought for sure that he'd be like, well, I don't support Donald Trump on that, when Trump was saying about firing Dr. Fauci. So I brought this up, and with this big grin, this guy goes, he's going to fire Dr. Fauci if he wins. And I was stunned. I lose faith in humanity at that moment. Because right then I asked him, I was like, why would you say that? You know, I really thought more of this person. I said, for what possible good would that do? Dr. Fauci is you know, he's spoken out about Trump and Biden's response to the COVID-19 virus from a professional medical and scientific standpoint. But he's worked, he's non-biased, and he's probably one of the most liked and respected people in this country right now, Dr. Fauci. And I asked him, how could you say that? How could, you know, and he took this, the grin was just this, like, he's going to fire him. And I was stunned. And when I asked him, there was no response. The grin just kind of went away. No response. Why would you want Dr. Fauci fired? And I said, and that's when it started to turn. I said, look, you guys will agree with anything he says. And there's the truth right there. You can't even defend why you want Dr. Fauci fired. You can't even defend it. Just the simple fact that your cult leader says it gets you all excited. Yay! He's going to go against he's going to go against wisdom. It's truly scary. That was probably the scariest thing I've heard in days, weeks, months, seriously, because I expected more from this person. I really did. And there was more. This person went on to say that that Joe Biden has been having plastic surgery done in his basement over the last month, and that's why he hasn't been out campaigning like Trump. And you could see where he's had plastic surgery. He's been hiding in his basement. You could see the plastic surgery. That's how this Trump supporter explained it to me. And again, today I even hear the news pundits saying, well, the Biden's ground game, Biden was the smart guy that was following what is good for this country. As again, I haven't even checked the numbers from yesterday, but I think we're close to 100,000 new cases. We got mobile morgues. Mobile morgues are now showing up at the hospitals again. Google it if you don't believe me. Mobile morgues. This isn't the flu, people. Joe Biden was doing what was right for the country. And talking to this Trump supporter was just, I lose faith in humanity. I just decided I give up with Trump supporters. I'll be back later. You guys have a good Wednesday.